Hey YouTube, it's Rarity Hill, and today I just was using my Burning Abyss deck profile here at my locals at Through the Decades, and I actually went XO. I won the whole thing and got half a box of Duelist Alliance. I made a few adjustments from my actual deck profile, so I'll go over those, but I'm going to go ahead and open up my 12 packs and see what's going on. Let's see, you got an Ultra Athlete dude. I don't even know what that one is. But yeah, I was very wrong about this deck. I thought this deck was just going to be okay at best. But it turns out this deck had a lot of plays, and just the advantage that it always keeps up is amazing. I got one of the Yang Zings, the Wind one. Flashlight. Hopefully I can get something out here, make it worthwhile. Shadal Beast. Another Ultra Fighter. Oops. I'm trying to do it a little quick because my phone or my camera is dying. I got the crappy Burning Abyss trap card. Sinister Gates, or Shadow Gates, or whatever it is. Not too bad. I got Altair, which is not a bad rare card. Not too many hellos out of these. Only 3 so far. I got a Castell, that's a good one, and a face-off. And then I gotta bring this Skarn. Alright, so not too bad though. You know, only paid $5 to get in, so definitely made some money off of it. But I will be doing another video with this because my camera is about to die, and show the changes I did into it. This deck runs phenomenally, and I'll have some dual videos up with it soon too. Hey guys, so I just wanted to show the few changes I did make in the profile. I did take it to a locals Thursday, and I went 2-3 with it. But I kept missing the surge effects and stuff like that because the deck seems really simple, but there is a lot going on, and you have to remember to constantly always never forget a surge, because that is so important. And just always remember when you can activate certain monsters' effects, and because there is such a little amount of things, you try to do a lot, and then sometimes you just can't do it because you've already used a monster's effect. But main deck, you know, of course, is still 3 Skarn, 3 Sir, and 3 Groth. That's pretty basic. And of course also 3 Tour Guide. I still do run the 1 Crane. I know a lot of people don't run Crane, but he's really good mid or late game where you already have an established board of you know, all you need is one thing that's not a Burning Abyss monster, and then you can't summon Burning Abyss monsters from your hand. So he's really good just to pull one from the graveyard, especially late game, because sometimes you do have a tour guide and no monsters left to pull out of your deck. So it doesn't happen often, but it does happen. But that's why I do run the 1 Crane. 3 Veiler is a must. Some people run 2, but I really suggest 3 Veiler. It is it just shuts down so much. It slows your opponent down, and it's light fodder for your graveyard. Honest, this is a card that had put in so much work, because I did go undefeated at the second locals I went to. The first one I played it, like I said, I screwed up a lot, but I learned, and I went to the next one, and I destroyed them. But Honest was really helpful. First of all, he's light fodder, but second of all of your big plays that you're going to be doing, they're all light monsters. They're really good to have Honest to help them out. Especially, you can act like a newbie player, and like first turn, if you have Honest in hand, which, you know, is iffy, but it has happened, and I'll leave Dante in attack position like I'm just a new, you know, scrub, and then they'll be like, well, I'm going to attack over him. Nope, Honest. So it has helped me out. I was running 2KS, the Shadow Monarch, and he was really good. I'm glad I did put him in there. I thought it would be too cloggy, the original reason why I didn't run him. However, someone suggested that I replace him with 2 Ryza, because he can be super polyed in Shadal's, and so I probably will make that switch. I'm just showing you what I did play and what did go undefeated. But yeah, Ryza can't do the burn, which is going to be sad. I really hate that I can't play him, but there's no point in putting this in my side deck where there's too important of spots to waste on him. 2 Chaos Sorcerer and 1 BLS, you know, the Chaos Engine part of it. It's really good. I still only run 2 rank up magic Astro Force because you don't want to open with 2. If you open with 2, you're going to just have such a terrible disadvantage, and this deck is all about keeping up with advantage. And yes, you want to see this card, but it is not your only win condition. There were several times I never saw this card and I won the game still. There was probably at least a match or 2 I didn't see this, and I still won. It's not your only win condition, but it is really nice to see. 2 creature swap. I love this card. You can do such dirty things with it. Like I said before, 1 Allure of Darkness. I almost hate using Allure of Darkness, but it does help you out. I side it out a lot. 1 Foolish Burial, because this starts all your plays. 2 MST, I still think is necessary. Some people I see aren't playing any. 1 Book of Moon's really good, and a Dark Hole. You know, just standard good staples. 2 Breakthrough Skill. Even though you're running through Veiler, it doesn't matter. This is so beautiful. I almost won a third. I do side in a 3rd Breakthrough Skill actually though. But Effect Negation is super good right now. You can just shut down all of your opponent's plays, especially in the mirror match. It really hurts when you're facing someone that has loads of Effect Negation. 2 Phoenix Wing Wind Blast. This card's amazing because you can pitch any of your Burning Abyss monsters and you'll get their effect, and then you're also disrupting their play and their draw really too. I'm playing 1 Karma Cut now. Instead, I was running 3 Phoenix Wing Blast. And if you're unfamiliar with Karma Cut, you target a monster, banish it, and then it has to be a face-up monster. And then if there's any monsters in the graveyard, yeah, with the same name, you banish it as well. So it's really good, especially in the mirror match. It can be just destructive, and it's beautiful. And then some 1 of staples: Bottomless, Torrential, and Compulse. And that's the main deck that did win my local tourney, and I went undefeated. Like I said, I will probably switch out to Rises. I ran 2 Dante. I kind of almost won a 3rd one, but he is skyrocketing in price. So I'm really glad I got mine for as cheap as I did. 2 Met Quipped. This card is phenomenal. He doesn't work too well with Dante, but he's just really good to prevent your opponent from killing you pretty much, and saving your big boss monsters like BLS and Chaos Sorcerer and stuff like that. 2 Ghost Trick Alucard. This card is amazing, and he helps you get rid of back row, and he's just awesome. 1 Fortune Tune. This card's really good if you're going in time, just to stall, and because I did go into time, I think once at this past local. 1 Grinosaurus. I actually did win a game with him, like just straight up used him for burn damage, and it was incredible. Because I didn't have the rank up card, and but they had like 600 life points left or something. So I attacked a defense position monster. I think it was I don't remember what it was, but it was a defense position monster, and I burned him for 1,000. It was awesome. 1 Acid Golem, and he's a just in case kind of card that you need the big muscle, or if you go into skill drain or something like that. 1 Zen Mains, he's just kind of in there. I rarely use him, but sometimes you need that pop. Then for your rank up stuff, you have 2 Pleiades that you go into with Dante. You have Braum, would you go into with Alucard? And actually, he was cool. I was facing Stellar Knights, and they summoned the dude that burned you for 1,000, and I had negated his effect with Valor or Breakthrough Skill or something, and then I just pushed him back. Like, he had no plays after that, and then next turn I crashed into him for, I think it was like 700, or I don't remember the guy's attack, but so I did damage like that, and then main phase 2 detached, special summoned him on my side of the field and burned the guy for 1,000, and then that put him at like 400 life points, so he couldn't soul charge, or he couldn't do anything that would help him out at that point. So getting someone that low really just cuts down the resources. And one Volcasaurus that you can use with, where'd you go? Grinosaurus, and he's awesome. I love having Volcasaurus in the deck. And then also one M7, because you can go into him off of Pleiades, or like Chaos Sorcerers and your Monarchs, because they are level 6s. So that's my profile. That's what won. Like I said, I don't think I really want to change anything other than the 2 Rise. I guess I'll go ahead and show you my side deck as well. I got stuff everywhere now. My side deck was 2 Jinzo, which is amazing. I sided out the KS for him, obviously. I do want to, if somebody has this art, I really want it, because they don't match, and I like this one. But anyway, any deck that just runs a ridiculous amount of traps, like Madolches or Hat or something like that, you just side those in, and it's just beautiful. 2 Light Imprisoning Mirror. Although a lot of your Exceed monsters are light, you can go into other plays, and it just hurts. You just got to make it hurt your opponent more than it's going to hurt you. 2 Noblemen of Crossout, Shadalls, you know. 2 Flying Sea, which put in so much work. My last 2 rounds were Infernity players. I don't think I end up seeing this on the very last match, but the second to last match, it put in so much work. It was amazing. My 3rd Breakthrough Skill, 2 DD Crows, 3rd MST, and triple debunk. There is one thing I want to change, and that will be I want to add in the card Chain Disappearance, because I didn't think about it until now, and actually tomorrow that will be my Tech Card Tuesday card. So check that out if you're unfamiliar with the card. It's going to be just phenomenal, this format. So that was my deck profile. As always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Rarity Ho. Peace out.